Hi, I'm Laura, and this is Laylo Wellness. Today's practice is going to be focusing on balance. Definitely something I think that most of us want to pay attention to. I know a lot of people say, I have terrible balance. Well, this is for you, babe. What I want you to have on hand is a block. You will be standing on that block. So if you don't have a yoga block, that's okay. Just find something, maybe you have an old phone book, if anybody has those anymore, or something that you can stand on that's just slightly elevated. It doesn't need to be really tall, maybe just a couple of inches will do. Go ahead and grab what you need. Let's get started. We're going to start today's practice on our feet. So get up off the floor if you're sitting down, and I want you to first really notice where your feet are touching the floor. Observing and getting into your body is one of the chief ways that we can really improve our balance. So find those contact points at the base of the big toe, pinky toe, and heel of each foot. Let your arms just rest comfortable. You could be in a full strong mountain pose, or you could just be in a relaxed pose. That's fine too. I'm going to just stand here for a few moments, and if you want a little bit more challenge to it, see if you can close your eyes. Taking away some visual stimulation really can change any aspect of your balance. So anytime you're thinking, this balance move is too easy for me, try it with your eyes closed and see how it feels. Let's take one more breath here. And we're just going to move into a little what I like to call rocking horse. So rock back onto your heels, come up onto your toes, relax your hands, let yourself roll through that movement. Once again, notice when your heels touch down, notice your heels grounded, notice your toes touching down and getting grounded. I'm going to take our hands and just lace them together in front of us. The next time we come up on our toes, we're going to stay on the toes and reach those hands nice and tall for a palm tree. You can stay here, you can be a palm tree in the wind, you can be a palm tree in the dark with those eyes closed, whatever feels good to you. Let's take one more breath. Exhale, go back into that little rocking horse. Lace the fingers. Next time you come up on the toes, inhale, bring it up. And hold that palm tree. Nice job. A little more challenge if you want it. Oh, close those eyes. And release. We're going to grab that block that I talked about. Balance really comprises a couple of different things that have to work together. Some of it is your body's strength, and some of it is the speed with which your body reacts, your brain telling your body what adjustments to make. So we practiced a little bit on the brain. Now we're going to move into the body. You might want to do this next to a wall so you've got something to help steady you. That's up to you. We're going to step on top of that block and just let this other leg hang. I've got my right foot grounded here. My left leg is hanging, and I'm bringing my hands to my hips. And I just want to lift my foot so it is flexed. And I'm going to lift and lower, lift and lower. And we're focusing on this glute medius, the side of the glutes here. Plays a big part in our standing balance. Notice I am lifting and lowering strictly through the hip. I'm not bending my knees to make this happen. Give me one more right here. And then we're going to drop that foot down to the floor and just switch sides. Putting the block onto the other foot, I'm stepping on it with my left. Finding those contact points with my left foot, and then flexing my right toes, finding that balance, and then finding the dip, lift and lower without bending the knees. I've got my wall right here if I need it. Lift and lower. Give yourself a couple more. And then release. release down to the floor. You can move that block out of the way for the time being. Now we're going to move into a little bit of a tick-tock move. So take your feet wide, just a little bit wider than your hips, and we're just going to kind of keep the legs straight and find that little side-to-side move. Bring the hands up high. And then we're going to freeze that starfish right here. Hands high, right leg lifted. Now drop those hands to heart center. Oh, here we get tricky. Straighten out the body, tree pose. You could have your toes touching down. Your foot is on your calf or to your inner thigh. Find your breath. One more breath here. And release that foot. Relax your hands and start coming back into your tick-tock move. Bringing the hands up. We're going to get grounded through the right foot this time and find your starfish or shooting star. You decide which term you like better. That one's pretty subjective. Grounded at that big toe, pinky toe, and heel. Hands come to heart center. Whatever you did for your tree pose on the other side, try to match it on this side. Turn the knee out. Feel those roots rooting down through the ground. One more breath. And release. Nice job. Shake it out. Those hips might be feeling a little bit after those dips. Let's release it. We're going to start to move into a little bit of balance and a little bit of hip opener. So first we're going to pick that left foot up, bring it as close to your butt as you can. Knees side to side, hips nice and level. Your hands can be at heart center, they could be at your hips, wherever you'd like. Pull it up into a staff pose. Take it out almost like a tree, but we're not going to rest the foot. Come back to the center, knees side by side. Let's do it again. Up, side. Standing staff, quad. One more time. Up, turn it out, bring it center, side to side. Now we're going to drop all the way down to the floor into a standing splits. Both legs are long now. We're going to let the head drop so we're looking toward the back of the mat. Option here, ground down through the right hand, pull that left hand towards your hip, and start to open the hip out to the side. If you want a little more, reach the hand to the sky. Bring it back down to a standing splits. Release the hands from the floor. Ooh, standing staff. Step back with that left leg and cross it behind, coming into a curtsy lunge. Tap the foot or come back to the standing staff. 2 more times, curtsy lunge. Curtsy lunge. Mountain pose. Whew, you saw that challenged my balance a little bit for sure. Take a little breath here. And we're going to move that onto the other side. So picking up the right foot, or excuse me, let's bring the heel to the butt first. Then we're going to come into standing staff. Knee comes out to the side, sort of like a quasi tree pose. Back to standing staff, knees side by side. Staff, tree, staff, quads. One more time. Staff, tree, staff, quads. Drop the hands all the way down to the floor. Standing splits. Get the legs nice and long. Take your gaze to the back of the mat. We're going to gradually shift our weight to this left hand. Pull the right hand up to the hip. Start to turn that hip out. Maybe we reach the right hand high. You might even be able to follow that right hand with your gaze. Half moon. And then we drop the hand back down. Square up those hips to find your standing splits. Little bend in the knees if that helps you. Come back to your standing staff. Woo! Wobbles are normal, my friends. Curtsy lunge. Step back. Maybe you tap. Let's do it again. Curtsy lunge. Maybe standing staff or a tap or both. Bring it up. Mountain pose. Whoo! How you feeling? Let's take it down to the floor. Stepping back 1 foot at a time. Come onto your knees. Come onto your hands. Our final balance pose. Get strong in your table first. Fingers spread nice and wide. Make sure you can see the mat between your fingers. Knees right under the hips. We want to focus on keeping the hips square to the floor here. I'm going to reach out opposite arm and leg. So I've got my right arm, left leg, equal distance off the floor. And we're going to curve through the spine and bring the elbow, knee, and forehead together in the middle. 1, reach out, 2, reach, 1 more, and return to your table. Take a breath. Lengthen out that neck just in case those shoulders got a little crunched up in there. Let's take it to the other side. Reaching out through the left arm, right leg. Notice my foot is flexed, so I'm pulling my toes toward the shin. Let's take that little crunch around the spine. Elbow, knee, and forehead together. Reach. 2 more. And 1 more. Return to table. Find that length along the neck. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, bring your big toes together. Knees to the outer edges of your mat. Child's pose. Reaching the fingertips toward the top of the mat. Resting your forehead on the mat or the floor. Or maybe stacking the wrists. One more breath. Hands come right under the shoulders. Press away from the floor. Bring those knees a little closer together. Let's roll up through the spine. Take a big deep breath here. Exhale. Cross over at the shin and calf. Roll right over those legs. And come into your seat. Just going to take a moment here to close our eyes. Release any pressure we're feeling. Once again, feel that contact with the floor. Where is it touching your feet? Where is it touching your seat? We start to slow our breathing. And bring some softness and relaxation from the crown of the head down around the forehead, the eyes, across the face, all around the throat, the neck, right into our shoulders. Letting the arms relax. Feeling the length and strength in our spine while still allowing our heart to relax in our chest. We feel that gentle rise and fall of the belly. We move that softness through the legs, all the way down to the toes, and take 3 slow breaths together. Letting your chin begin to drop. Letting your chin begin to drop to the chest. Moving the head gently side to side. And finding some stillness, letting the eyes start to blink open. And up. Exhale, bringing those hands to heart center. May you have peace in your thoughts, kindness in your words, and hope in your hearts, from my heart to yours. Namaste. I hope you enjoyed today's practice. Balance is something that we have to use it or lose it. So keep on it. Even if you had some struggles today, that's okay. Wobbles are part of life, and so we just have to. If you would like to have some more ways to integrate wellness into your everyday life, please come visit me at laylawellness.com.